Without you, I remember myself, my name. Forgot about all you tried to change.
Hey guys, welcome back to NsomniaksDream. Today's video is for this winter fairy queen kind of look and don't need to rock a crown at all times. Yes? Maybe? Please forgive the fact that my teeth look incredibly yellow when everything else on me is painted white. I don't have that pearly of white, sadly. Last year I did my winter fae makeup and I want to kind of do something similar again but a little bit different, so I want to keep it more monochromatic, all in the white and gray spectrum, as well as have some fun with the snowflakes and line designs that I want to add into the look. You guys know I'm a little bit obsessed with doing anything fantasy feeling or inspired, so I hope you guys like this one as much as I enjoyed filming it for you, and if you want to see how to do it, then just keep watching. First thing I did was lay down a white base, and for this I used my Makeup Forever Color White, which is a cream makeup, and I just used a NYX 03 brush to apply it all over, being sure to blend it out as much as I could to get a smooth finish. My two favorite ways to apply a cream white makeup is either with a thick dense brush or a sponge, so you can use either or. And then something else I wanted to do as I moved around the face and onto the neck and chest, I did also add little bits of the cream paint much more thickly along the edges and didn't really blend them out because I wanted them to kind of start building up that idea of snow and frost, so a little bit more texture. And then because this is a cream makeup, you want to make sure to set it really well with a translucent setting powder or even a white setting powder if you have one on hand. And I like to just press this into the skin to try and get the cream product to settle where you have placed it. Then with a white shimmer shadow, I just laid down a nice base over my eyelid and up to the brow bone, and then I followed with a gray shadow and started defining the crease a little bit better by using a fluffy crease brush and just running that color through the crease and pulling it out at the edges for a V shape to elongate the eye a little bit. And then just to deepen the crease as well as the outer corner, I just took a few darker shadows and started layering them in the outer corner until I had the definition that I was after. With a Sigma gel liner, I just used this to create a wing along my top lid, trying to make it as even as I could with the other eye and making it nice and pointy and sharp and all that loveliness that you want from your winged liner. And then I also used the gel liner to line my upper and lower waterline as well. And then once I had that down, I went over all of it with a matte black shadow. Along the bottom, this will help set it and deepen the color, and along the top, it was able to make the wing a little bit softer and a bit more smoky. Around the face, I started using that same matte gray shadow to add definition to all the areas that I just wanted to have stand out a little bit more. So defining the shape of my nose, along the cheekbones, and anywhere you would usually add your contour just to make sure that the face wasn't entirely flat with the white. I also made sure to do the neck and chest, but again, just keep into a really light definition. I'm just trying to make sure that it's not entirely flat, but we're not going for like a skeletal zombie look either, so just finding a nice little bit of definition is all you need. And then taking a stippling brush, because it has spaced apart bristles, I used this in my water activated white face paint to start again building up that idea of frost and just stamping the color all over the edges of my neck, shoulders, and face, just to make it look like this little dusting of snow on my skin. Then with a detail brush, this one I believe is actually a nail art brush, so it's very fine tipped. I used my water activated face paint and started drawing in all of the snowflakes that I wanted along the side of my neck. To do this, I of course was just looking at different pictures of snowflakes and different types of designs. If you want something a little bit simplified, looking at snowflake jewelry actually helps quite a bit since they have to scale down to a much smaller size. And from there, it's just about mimicking the same shapes and designs and kind of making them up on your own as you go. Some of the ones I want to do, I would find I didn't actually have the room for, so I would just change the design a little bit and make it work for where I was sitting it. The fun part about this is there's really no right or wrong way to make the snowflakes. Keep in mind they do have 6 sides, and the tricky part is trying to get the spacing right, but from there you can just make up whatever details you want. And if you really are concerned about spacing, there is no shame in pulling out a ruler to make sure you're on track. And then once you have as many or few snowflakes as you like, I also decided to fill in the rest of the space with some wintry swirls and designs that I definitely used to draw beside my eyes when I was in grade 9. So, you know, taking it back. Punk Megan was really cool, I assure you. And then again, at this stage, I felt my eyes were not as defined as I wanted them to be, so I just added a little bit more black shadow on the outer edges and blended it out with a fluffy blending brush.
To change.
And then repeat the same steps as you did on your neck and chest beside your eyes. I added little white lines just because I find they can make your wings look even sharper if you've messed them up at all. And then I just also drew in snowflakes along the edges, added some swirls, and then got it to the point where it matched with the neck. And then of course, you guys know me, I couldn't exactly resist not adding dots all over the place since I think they give a very whimsical feel to a makeup look. I hand painted a ton of the dots, and then I also went ahead and flicked a bunch of the water activated face paint all over the place just to give a really soft sparkling of dotting as well. For the lips, I used my NYX Liquid Suede in Alien, which is their black shade, and just filled them in their entirety. And then taking a frost pigment from A2 Pigments, I just use this to add a bit of sparkle everywhere. It is kind of a mix between a glitter and just a regular pigment, so it's a little bit easier to kind of throw on everywhere. But if you're looking for a little bit of extra sparkle, you could throw on your favorite glitter, shimmer, whatever you have on hand. And then to complete the shimmer and highlight, I did just go in with my Becca highlighter in Pearl and added it to all the high points of the face as well as over the lips so they have a little bit more definition and color. And then finished off by filling my brows in with the same gray shadow I'd been using throughout. Finishing touches, as always, were to throw on a pair of contacts and my wig, as well as a pair of lashes, and then I was done. Alright, and this is the finished look. The last things I threw on were my lashes, which are from Kiss products, my contacts are from CamoEyes, and the wig is from Eva Hair Official. A few years ago, they were lovely enough to send me a wig, and it was the white one again that I used for my Winter Fae, my Time Queen, and my Winter's Night makeup. Couldn't resist going for another white wig because my other one has seen better days. And this is probably my first short lace front, and oh my gosh, why do I not have more of these? I need them. Not having to worry about it being all over the paint right now. It's heavenly. There is a code for you guys that I will have in the description if you want to save money. It's not an affiliate code, I don't get any money for it, but it can save you guys some money. So worth checking out if you were thinking about buying yourself a lace front wig. As always, thank you guys so much for anyone who has subscribed, liked, commented, shared, all that really annoying but super, super helpful stuff. You have no idea how much of a difference it makes, so thank you so much. I really hope you guys enjoyed this one. Thank you so, so much for watching. I, of course, will see you next video, so until then, bye guys.
Without you.